Hi everyone, so I hope all of you are doing fine. It's cold here but still the sun is shining bright, and today I'm going to do the third part of my home decor video. So it's going to be my third home decor video, and look at this baby. So these are called driftwood, so they float I think in the beach, so it's kind of salty. Well, I didn't taste it, but the person where I got it from told me that it's salty and it needs to be cleaned. So here we are. So today is my third part. So it's the third home decor video that I'm doing, a different something different from my cooking videos. The first part of the video that I have recorded actually got deleted because it said that my phone storage is full and I lost a lot of data. But here it is. Here I got this lovely cactus that I thought I'll just show you. You can see that at the tip of the leaves, it's got this nice lovely flower. Look at it. So nice and silky looking. Also the leaves, unlike normal cactuses, they are not pokey. They're just like succulents. This is the beautiful plant that I got. So look at it, so many flowers. I got one that I placed off in my bedroom, and I got this white one that I placed in the bedroom as well. So cactuses, because they're succulents, they don't need a lot of water and it's easy to maintain. I got this lovely pot that I've turned into a little pond. So you can see in there. In this video, I'll be showing you how I turned this lovely flower pot. So it's a plant pot. And I turned it into a nice little indoor pond. There are quite a few fish. All it requires is a filter and a small submergible light. So this is a spotlight, and I can adjust it according to where I want the light to be shown. And I need to give the driftwood a good wash too. Like I said, it's come from the beach, so yeah, it might be salty and it's not good for the fish. And also I got these black pebbles and also some seashells. And here's a lovely driftwood lying there. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And look at the work, the marvelous beauty of nature, sometimes I would say. And these little ones, they're actually feeding fish. So they put this for big fish so that, the big fish can eat them. So they were only 50 cents each. So I just got them because I thought they would look pretty if I put them in this setting. And also it comes with this light. So once it's there and the water has filled up the plants with the light and everything, it will be nicely magnified. So I'm just going to try it out. So that's why I got these. For the past few days, my son has been saying, Mama, I want fish, I want fish. So that's why I got them. So here's a goldfish. So it's good to get one black one. They say it takes away the negative energy. So there's two gold ones. So one gold one is half gold and half white. And the other one, this big one, that's one of the feeding fish as well. So normally if we put these small feeding fish along with the goldfish will eat them. But this one was reasonably a bigger size. So hoping that the goldfish won't eat it. I don't think so because it's almost equal to the size of the goldfish. But I tell you, I just love the way this driftwood is sitting on this table like a centerpiece. It's lovely. I need to do something, maybe, yeah, but I think it's good when it's simple, isn't it? Just one candle in the center and I think it looks okay. There we are. So now I just gave it a good wash, and with this idea, that you don't need an aquarium itself, or you don't need to go dig down a hole to build a pond. You can just buy a large pot or something like that, and all you need is a filter. And the main thing is, if you're not getting a solar powered filter, make sure there is a power point next to wherever you place the aquarium, because then it's easier to plug in the filter and the air pump and all those sort of things. The next time if a large pot is catching your eye, turn it into a mini fish pond or an indoor water feature or something like that. Just buy some water plants and some pebbles and turn it. And all the north direction, if you're following feng shui, the northwest direction is all good for this. Also, according to feng shui, it's not good to place these in the kitchen, because kitchen is where you cook food and it's more of a fire energy. It's not good to place it in the bathroom, and it's not good to place it in the bedroom. There we are, and the nicely washed pebbles have gone in. And I've added in some of the seashells. And here I got some of my underwater plants. So this is an underwater grass. And I just like this one because it's looking so pretty, isn't it? It's purple underneath and green on top. So two-tone leaves. So I'm just going to place them in there. There we are. So it's already looking like a nice lovely habitat in there, and this will give the fish a lot of space to hide and swim around. You get to buy those, you know, water submerged lights. So they submerge in water and they light up, and you can just place them at the bottom and it will light up. So I think I need to get some of those lights as well. Look how neat it is. Very nice look, and inside there will be this little pond with fish. Very beautiful, isn't it? Very nice and tidy. Driftwood was floating when I put the water into it, so I just placed the seashells on the wood, some for design and decoration, and that's about it. So this is how it looks like at the moment. Fish in there, you can see. So they've got their privacy and enjoying. Fish. There we are. Actually, I went ahead and took the driftwood outside because it doesn't, it was floating upwards and it wasn't looking that appealing. So I just took it out. Here everything is nice and set up. Here you can see the more complicated wiring and things like that. So I've got my pump and a light with bubble. So this UV ultraviolet light is very important for the plants, especially when they don't get enough sunlight. So if I just poke it in there, it starts producing bubbles too. So it oxygenates the water as well. So you can see how handy that is and how lovely it is. There we are. So the tubing and wiring is also nicely set up, and there's a lot of oxygen in the water. So the goldfish will love it. I need to submerge it in a bit more deeper. Can't see the fish still. I've even neatened up the plants and added some white pebbles in there so that it's easier to see the fish. Now this lighting comes with a remote, so I need to figure out how to use it because it does seem to have different colors that I can change the light to. So just figured out how to use the remote. So on, and the light turns on. Now red, see, fade, flash. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? In terms of the driftwood, not to worry, I have put that into good use as well. Just a small setting. And here I've just put a little barrel with some artificial plant and white stones. And there's the fishy. And over here I placed the driftwood along with some, these are the glow in the dark sand. So they're meant to glow in the dark. So I've just placed some of them in there. And the driftwood. And the fishies, they just love to hide under the driftwood. So they're just there. So that's the setting here. Yeah, very lucky to have bought this, you know, the pot and the stand and everything actually worked out together. And that's what happens, you know, when everything works out together, that means it's going in the right path. So there. And the fishies seem to be very happy. So basically these are my settings. Here's a driftwood setting, so the color and combination contrasts are going very well. And here's my smaller aquarium setting. So it's just got little fish. They don't seem pretty active. They're just like sitting down there and cruising. Even in this one, you can see it's there, but they don't like to be pretty active. Maybe if I feed them some food, they might be a little active, but they're just like lazily cruising down there. So yeah, just gonna try and feed the fish in my indoor pot pond to see if they might come up. Made my water fountain a bit more simple. So just put a spotlight over there. So that's submergible in water, and it can be adjusted as well depending on where I want to aim the light. So that's that. And also, instead of the whole big tubing for the light, I just put this. See, it's a small bubble, so it just keeps the water oxygenated. So it's not as huge as the previous one that I had shown you. The other one is good if you have a bigger water feature. So maybe later when I do an outdoor water feature or something like that, I might use the other big bubbly one. Whereas for a little pot like this, just these little things are enough. So it's looking very simple and beautiful. See, with the plants and everything nice and neat, and even the fish can be seen much more in a clearer manner. I've even added those seashells in there. So with the proper better lighting, it's much easier to see what's going on. So here it is. It looks like a mini coral reef inside, doesn't it? It's very beautiful. But the fish, they don't seem to want to come out every time I record the video. They just go and hide under the plant. So look at all of them hiding over there. In case you're wondering where I placed the driftwood, I've just placed it over there. So I had that plant by itself alone with the elephants. So when I put the driftwood at the back, see, it's looking like a natural background over there. So looking lovely, isn't it? It's all going well together. I added the rest of the driftwood as well, and it looks like a little wildlife scenery going on over there. So hope all of you enjoyed this little video, and apart from that, bye.